is good for the soul. Crazy how I feel the most warm when it's cold. Drafts hit the window.
Everyone, so I'm here with a video about my personal testimony about my career, and I've just been getting a lot of love. I posted a status the other day about my testimony in short, and I just got a huge response, so I decided to make this video about just my testimony to help somebody out. So I'm gonna start from 2014 when I graduated. So I graduated from Penn State 2014 May with a Bachelor's of Arts degree in journalism, specifically print journalism, and double minors in African American Studies and sociology. So I'm thinking when I graduated, okay, I'm gonna get a job as soon as I graduate. This is gonna be a piece of cake, like, I'm the bomb, all this stuff. And now thinking back on these thoughts, maybe I was a little bit conceited, and that's not in my character, but I guess I was feeling myself because of the school I went to and having double minors and all this stuff, but that really doesn't mean anything. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna get a job as soon as I graduate. So after I graduated, I moved to Atlanta for a couple months because I was in a relationship. That ended, and I moved back to Maryland in July of 2014, and I still didn't have a job. Mind you, I applied to literally like 200 jobs, barely got any callbacks, and I was getting frustrated. And I was also struggling with depression that summer. My relationship had turned sour, and it was just a lot going on. So I was depressed on top of this. So it was just a lot going on last summer. Randomly got an email from a temp agency saying that they saw my resume on Indeed and said that they have a position that I might be interested in. So I went into the temp agency and did everything. I started working, doing it was a writing position. I did that, and the contract was only a month. So after the month was over, I was jobless again. So I'm like, okay, don't have a job again. And about probably 2 weeks later, I got another call from the same temp agency saying that they have another position that I might be interested in. And that's the job that I was in for the past year. So when I first started this position, I really liked it, even though it wasn't, anything to do with communications or journalism. I liked it. I loved the people I was working with. It was great. So since, I was a good employee, they were trying to create me a position. They started talking about creating me this position probably, I would say 3 to 4 months. I had been there for like 3 to 4 months. And we were discussing creating this position. And then towards the end of my time there, I just realized, okay, this position is not going to get approved. So it was up to me to stay there or, leave, because I'm not going to get into everything, but there was, some things said that made me feel very, feel like I wasn't appreciated. Now, this is not from the people that I was directly working with, but this is, higher up people. So at this point, I was feeling unhappy in the job, and I was just like, I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I should leave. I was just confused. So, but it had gotten to the point that, like, when I would wake up in the morning, I just dreaded it. Like, I did not want to go to this job. So I knew, like, something had to be done. So I started talking to God about it, and he came to me clear as day and was like, if you want to leave this job, I got you. Like, if you're not happy and I know that you're unhappy, leave this job and find something that you want to do. Do something that you were placed on earth to do. Now, I'm currently reading Lala Anthony's book, The Power Play book, and she talks about what you're placed on this earth to do is a combination of your passion and your purpose. So for me, my passion is writing and just doing anything creative. And I feel like my purpose is people. My purpose is to help people, whether it be like help you with your fashion, help you with your relationships, just help you feel better. I don't know. My purpose is to help people, to serve people. And I've known this for a while. So that's why I created my blog, because, writing is my passion and helping people is my purpose. So anyways, I was thinking about that, and I was just like, okay, I need to find something that drives me, that makes me feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I left my job about a month ago, totally trusting God that He would send me something better and something that where I'm supposed to be. So I have no income coming in. I have money saved up because I'm a saver, but I have no income coming in. So those thoughts tried to arise. The devil tried to throw in some things like, well, you're not going to have any money. But this whole time I was just very content in my situation, in my decision. I was very content in leaving the job. Like I wasn't fearful. And that was God. Like that really was God. Like when you put 100% of your trust in Him, you won't be afraid because you know that He has a safety net there for you. So this whole month, I've just literally been enjoying life, enjoying sleeping in, enjoying being creative and creating new content for my blog. And as you guys might know, I started a podcast. So I've just been doing that and also applying to jobs because I know in this world you can't just sit home and do what you want to do without making money. So I'm applying to jobs, haven't really been getting any callbacks, but I wasn't worried because I know God's going to send me something. It might be today, it might be 3 months from now, whenever the timing is right, something will come through. So I want to say Tuesday. Yeah, last Tuesday I got an email saying that this company wanted to meet with me. And I had my interview on Thursday, and everything went well. I met all the people that I would be working with. Got a description of the job, all that stuff, and it just felt right. Like, when something just feels destined and it feels like it's made specifically for you. That's what it felt like. And that was my confirmation from God that, like, you sent this position for me. And that's what happened. They offered me the job. So I'll be a communication specialist. So I'm super excited about this position. Like, y'all don't know. Because it's really hard to get into like a communications role. And I've been struggling since I graduated to get into a role. So now that I'm going to actually be doing stuff that is my passion, I'm super excited. But I say all this to say, you just have to, if you have a relationship with God and you say that you trust Him and you have faith, you really have to show Him that. Because if you don't show Him that, He's not going to bless you. And I feel like I obeyed Him by leaving my job, and I showed Him that I truly trusted Him by not worrying about anything this whole month, that I was not making any money. And He was like, okay, she obeyed me. She trusts me with this, so I'm going to give her the desire of her heart. And He really did. And I'm so thankful that I got this position. I'm just so thankful, y'all. But yeah, I just decided to make this video to inspire somebody that might be out there that's struggling with, whether to leave their job, whether to step out on faith. What I would say is just talk to God. Like, if you really want to hear His voice, you will. It will be clear as day. It might not be, it might come in different forms for people. It might come you might hear it in a voice, or it might be a serious intuition, whatever it is. Like, just seek His voice and you will hear it. And I also want to say, part of the reason that I left my job is I don't ever want to be comfortable with just being in a job because I was making money. Money isn't everything, and we know that in the Bible it says that money is the root of all evil. So it isn't everything. Like, yes, we need money to survive. Yes, that's all well and dandy. But being so focused on money, that distracts you from everything else. That distracts you from what your passion is. Like, if your passion is something that doesn't make a whole bunch of money, that shouldn't matter. Money does not buy happiness. If you're doing what you want to do in life, then do that. Don't focus on how much money it makes you. Like, that shouldn't be your number one priority. I mean, for me, it's not. But yeah, my last position, I didn't want to just get stuck making money, because yes, it was a temporary position, and the position wasn't very, I didn't have that much security, whatever, but the money was pretty good and I was comfortable making money. But sometimes you just have to step out of your comfort zone and do something that makes you happy. I didn't want to be stuck just making money, but I was unhappy, so I left, and now I'm going to be doing something that actually makes me happy. So I'm glad I made those steps. But yeah, I hope I helped somebody out. Yeah, you can follow me on social media at Jessica Danielle. I'm Jessica D Gold on Facebook, and my Snapchat is Classified Chic. So if you have any questions, if you feel moved by this, please comment below. And I think I'm also gonna do a video about like my personal testimony of like my relationship, because I just want to be transparent about that. Because I know people might be struggling with the same things that I used to struggle with. So I think I'm going to do a video about that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll be back with another inspirational video.